Hi guys, welcome back to Hear Me Out. I'm E.
I'm D.
And today we're going to talk about our bestie, Miss Miss Westie. Who knew our girl could really rap? That is Kanye West's Ye's twin.
Oh my
Please tell me
gosh.
y'all seen the clips. So, Ye is I guess promoting, dropping, I don't even know what it's called, his latest album, which is called Vultures. And Northwest debuts rapping her little verse, and everybody seems so hyped. We're here in Miami. Thank you very much for the traffic because I drive 9 miles, but it takes me an hour and a half. So thank you for
Yeah.
all that you're doing, people. Okay? I'm not
Yeah.
bitter, but let us know a little bit about.
Okay, so headline reads Northwest rap debut on Ye's Vultures album. According to Revolt, interesting, it's from Revolt. Earlier this morning, which was overnight, December 12th, Kanye West and Ty Dolla $ign held a live listening event to share songs from their forthcoming album, Vultures. While at Miami's Wynwood Marketplace, they were joined by the likes of Kodak Black, Freddie Gibbs, Chris Brown, and Offset, all of whom contributed to the duo's body of work. Kanye's daughter, Northwest, also made an appearance to debut her verse on a song that features James Blake. Quote, I love it here. We gonna take over the year for another year. It's your bestie, Miss Miss Westie. Don't try to test me. It's gonna get it's gonna get messy. Just bless me. Whoa. She rapped
Whoa.
she rapped as the music played in the background. Notably, this isn't North's first time on the microphone, as she delivered bars during her father's Yeezy Season 8 show for Paris Fashion Week back in 2020. Kanye kept on his hooded garb while his 10-year-old had the audience inside Wynwood Marketplace in the palm of her hands. After the event ended, those who visited Kanye's official website were treated to a countdown that's scheduled to end later this evening. While nothing is known about what will take place after said countdown reaches zero, the Chicago talent already confirmed that Vultures would arrive on Friday, December 12th. As Revolt previously reported, Ye and Ty Dolla $ign had been working on the aforementioned LP during an extended stay in Italy this past summer. In November, they revealed its title track, which boasted a standout verse from Lil Durk. So, we know there's a Mrs. West, and it ain't Kimberly. So where was Bianca? She was on babysitting duty, y'all. According to TMZ, outside of the event, Bianca carried Chicago as Saint trailed close by. Ye and Bianca have been married for about a year now, and the kids have clearly warmed up to her. Seriously, because she carrying Chicago? And let me not. The listening event was also a sanctuary for a couple of other embattled rap stars. Offset, fresh from his split with Cardi B, and Kodak Black, who was just released from jail, were also, they're soaking up vibes. Kodak Black, check out his high school yearbook of mugshots. Anyway, yeah, so what do you think? Miss Westie, your bestie.
I have a lot of thoughts, right? Well, I loved how hype she was and
Yeah.
like, how the crowd was. And as soon as I saw her perform, I'm like, man, she can outdo Kanye. The same kind of rap style. I feel the same kind of hype, the same kind of vibe. I'm like, Kimberly, you might have divorced one, but you have one forever.
Yeah, for sure.
That is Kanye's twin, prodigy, successor. I don't know what you want to call it.
Here, watch the throne.
I
I'm
can't.
just saying. Just say
Well,
it.
I love that for her. But
I think it's awesome.
the problem I had is this dropped at midnight. First of all, don't she sleep? Like, what happened to her bedtime?
Ma'am, she's an artiste. Why are you trying to stifle? What?
No, she is 11 or 10.
10.
She's 10. She needs to be sleeping. Bianca needed to be at home babysitting them kids. Or
Bianca?
couldn't Kanye, do this a little earlier? So that's
No.
my thought. I did see some more clips. I think he was I don't know what he was saying. I guess introducing I guess all the people on stage. So he was like, "Oh, and here is MFing, blah blah blah, blah blah blah." There was a lot of cursing and stuff,
Oh,
and Northwest was there. So I particularly don't like that. You
yeah,
know, it was a very grown up atmosphere. You know, a
yeah,
lot of cursing. Obviously, I heard some of the lyrics that they were
yeah,
singing. I don't think that's okay for kids to be listening to. I know what we
yeah.
listen to, okay? I'm just preface that. I was listening to Back That Ass Up, and I was listening to Trina and Trick Daddy at 10, 11, 12. I know this. But if when you know better, you do better, okay? So I think it was just kind of grown uppy
Yeah.
for me. And then my last thought, actually, I'm gonna let you go and then I'll tell you my last thought.
Well, I mean, I can't really say nothing because I used to play Flick of the Wrist and I'm in Love with the Coco when I used to have my 2-year-old nephew in the backseat of my car, and then I got him to like be rapping and dancing, and I did a little video. So I can't really judge, but it's not like he knew what they were saying, you know? He just would do the flick of the wrist, he knew that part, you know, all that. Anyway, point is, those are his kids, you know, if he is comfortable with that, what can you do? You know,
Yeah.
that's just how it goes, whether people agree with it or not. I do think that it was really cool just seeing how much fun North seemed to be having, and she also, which was incredibly noticeable to me, how comfortable she was on that stage. Despite how crazy the crowd was and everything, she didn't seem overwhelmed. She didn't seem, you know, out of place. She was excited. She was having fun. I do think that there's a little prodigy in her, you know, there's definitely some kind of artist in there, and it'll be interesting to see how that all develops as she gets older.
Yeah. I remember seeing a clip on Instagram where Kanye is talking about being North's assistant, like helping her make a dress. And
Yeah.
then North, she's probably like 3 or 4 years old, saying, "You're never gonna get hired as a, as a designer or something." And then he's like, "What are you talking about, man?" Yeezy, of course. But my other thought was, I'm like, it's interesting, like all the kid stars that are coming. We just came
Oh,
from, Blue Ivy
I
dancing
know.
a little way, and we were all like, get loose, get. And then now we see like Northwest here, and it's crazy times.
It's interesting. I wonder if like they see one another because you know North was at the Renaissance tour with her
Mhm.
mom, I think on more than one occasion maybe. Um and so she got to see Blue Ivy firsthand, like right there dancing, doing her thing. And I know that they also went to Mariah Carey's Christmas special where she had Monroe. Mariah did had her daughter singing with her. So it's like it's got to be interesting, you know, being a kid and they're all kind of along the same age group, seeing your
Yeah,
peers do, you know, these amazing things, and it's like you are basically feeling like I got this, I could do it. Like that's a really cool, like, you know, interesting thing to see that they're all kind of growing up seemingly really well in the industry. You know, I don't you don't ever hear anything bad about any of these kids. So, yeah, I think I think it's really cute, and I'm excited to see what else she does.
I'm sure North. I'll say Kim, but mostly North. She's probably in secret competition with all these kids. But then again, she's Kanye's and Kim's daughter, and it's like there
Right.
is no competition. Fall back, okay?
Stop it. I can't. I can't. I wouldn't be surprised though.
North,
I wouldn't
keep
be
doing
surprised.
what you're doing. Mrs. Westie, Miss Miss Westie, we want to see you continue to rap. I thought it was funny. I loved it actually. I don't know if I loved the lyrics or if I loved the way she was having fun with it. Or maybe
Oh
both.
yeah, I love the way she was having fun with it.
Yeah,
Just
and
bless her. Just bless her.
don't
Bless
let
her.
her get messy. All right, guys, that concludes today's video. Let us know your thoughts on Northwest's performance. Did you like it? Was
Yeah.
it too adulty, like the atmosphere, or am I just tripping? Maybe, I have one of those days sometimes. Who knows? But let us know what you think. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also, please share our video. We're growing our community, so we're so thankful to you guys. But your friends could be our friends, and we could all be friends. So just continue sharing, and we love interacting with you guys. We also have social media, which Steve will tell you about.
We're on Instagram and TikTok at Hear Me Out DNE. So make sure you guys follow, like, share, and comment.
All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.